Welcome to NFL Week 3. This is 5 picks in 5 minutes. I'm your host, Marino, the rookie, acting every bit of the rookie so far this NFL season, joined by the veteran Chris Raybon. And you know, last week we needed a bounce back performance. Raybon, you absolutely delivered. You went 2-1 in week 2. My picks couldn't quite get across the finish line, but we just got to move on, right?
It's bounce back week. Let's go. I feel good.
Okay, good. Well, before we get started, just a reminder, you can track all your picks on the award-winning Action Network app. The NFL season is also the perfect time to sign up for an Action Pro subscription. You'll get exclusive player prop picks from Sean Kerner, expert articles, and a whole lot more with Action Pro. Okay, Raybon, here we go. First pick, who you got?
Let's go super ugly this week. Denver Broncos plus 6.5 at the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. This is the biggest luck differential in our luck rankings this week. And the Broncos, they've kept both games that they played within one possession, despite, Bo Nix not throwing a touchdown pass yet, 4 picks, a few turnovers in the red zone. So they've just been doing everything possible to kind of thwart themselves. But a lot of that is just things that are going to turn around. You're not going to continue to be that bad, in terms of your touchdown interception ratio and turning the ball over in the red zone. And Tampa Bay, I mean, they stopped Detroit, like, what was it? 6 out of 7 times in the red zone. That's also unsustainable. One of those times was a big gap by Detroit with the runoff. So I just think Tampa Bay's been running a little lucky here, and Denver has been running a little unlucky. So this is one of these spots in week number 3. Always back these teams with no wins yet. They tend to be over 60% against the spread. So give me Denver.
Yeah, and big dogs have been doing well. Also, shout out to our colleague Nick Giffen. I'm sure he's super proud that you're referencing the luck rankings. Time to give my first pick of the week, and I'm going with the Chargers plus 1.5. So Justin Herbert, 10-4 against the spread in games played in the Eastern Standard Time Zone, 9-3 ATS on the road in September and October. As always, those stats courtesy of Evan Abrams. I just feel the Chargers are the more complete team here. These are 2 top defenses. Steelers a bottom 3 offense though so far, and the Chargers do have the advantage on special teams. Now, I did hesitate for a second here because Herbert hurt his ankle last game. Yeah. Didn't miss a snap afterwards. Apparently told Jim Harbaugh he's feeling a lot better on Wednesday. And I noticed the line hasn't really moved. So that tells me that the expectation is that Herbert's going to go. So give me the Bolts.
Yeah, I'm interested to see exactly how healthy he is with the practice reports, because this one's kind of catching my eye from both the Chargers side, but also maybe the under as well. In Steelers games, there's been no scoring like from either side. So still kind of monitoring that Herbert situation.
Okay, fair enough. What's your next pick?
For my next one, let's stay ugly. Carolina Panthers. They're going to cover one of these days. And Bryce Young was so bad in terms of expected points added per play. It's worth, like 2.5 points. Just him to another backup in Andy Dalton. Listen, the Raiders, great comeback win last week over the Ravens, who tend to do that a lot. You just kind of give up games that they should win. But this line moved so much that I just think it's ridiculous for the Raiders, the Gardner Minshew Raiders, to be favored by 5.5. It went all the way up to 7. It only came down about 1.5 points. I think the difference between Dalton and Bryce Young is so much more than that. Bryce Young was just so bad at every possible thing. And it even put the defense in worse situations than it had to be. And so I just think that Dalton is worth more here than the market's letting on. So give me Carolina, another winless week 3 dog.
So I feel like you're being pretty brave here, but at the same time, like, I don't hate it. When I saw Andy Dalton, I was like, okay, you're going to get something that's at least fairly solid and maybe a little less volatile. So yeah, don't hate it. One more pick from yours truly. So let's go ahead and take the Cardinals plus 3. I'm a little scared, I admit, just because the Lions and Jared Goff, the reputation, very good against the spread. But I like that they're the favorite here. If you look back, especially the season before last, a big chunk of their covers were as dogs. And meanwhile, Arizona, I just think, has looked sharper than expected, while Detroit has kind of looked the opposite, maybe playing a little below expectation. For example, you look at how, the Lions struggled with the Rams, who the Cardinals just destroyed. And so with how well this offense has been doing, I'm just kind of happy to get points here with Arizona. So give me Arizona.
Yeah, I think Marvin Harrison Jr. makes all the difference. He didn't look good at all in the first game. Looked amazing in the second game. So that's really the key, because you saw Detroit is not just this juggernaut that it's made out to be. Like, it's a good team, but still, they can kind of go through lows. I'm going to close it out with a total. Let's go Bears, Colts under 43.5. And you have two of the worst quarterbacks in terms of EPA per play. And I think the Colts are really the team that's more, threatening for explosives, but the Bears defense is very good. So I just don't think that this game, it warrants a total of 43.5 yet. I know it's indoors, but the Colts are going to want to run the ball with Jonathan Taylor. The Bears have been playing good defense, and Caleb Williams still needs a little more time, to kind of get his efficiency up, and the Bears can't run the ball. So it's just, I think the offenses on both sides are still going to be a little choppy. I know the Colts have some injuries, but from what we've seen out of Williams and just some of these rookies in general is, coaches trying to get the ball out of their hands, keep them on schedule. And I think you're going to see that again here today here on Sunday with Caleb and the Bears. So give me the under 43 Colts Bears.
Okay, so 2 underdogs and an under for you, as ugly as possible here in week 3, but sometimes that's the way to go. And that's going to do it for us this week. Make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss an episode, and comment below with your favorite bets for this week. I'm feeling some good juju this week, Raybon. We need it. Good luck.